Hello everybody, Timothy Bailey with our day's video. Today we're going to look at language errors. Sometimes when I'm on Facebook or when I'm driving around and I see signs, people just make mistakes, right? And the number one reason why we make mistakes is because of homophones, right? Homophones are words that sound the same, right? But they have different meaning and different spelling. So as we go through and we look at these moments that make us say, oops, right, there's a mistake, I want you to say the phrase out loud to yourself and hear it. And what you'll hear is you'll hear exactly what you should. There won't be a mistake because these mistakes are in the spelling and in the reading because it's a word, but it's the wrong word, okay? So to solve these problems, you really need to read each word as it's spelled and figure out, does this make sense? And if it doesn't, you've probably got the wrong word, right? The wrong word. Let's go ahead and look at some examples. So here's one. You might go to a building where there's a store and the sign says private, customer parking only. So if you're not a customer of this store, you cannot park there, right? All others will be towed. Right? So you can pause this video if you want to look at the sign before I tell you what the mistake is. What do you think the mistake is? If you guess the mistake is here, you are correct. Again, this is a word and it sounds the same. Toad, the wrong word. Toad, the correct word. But T-O-A-D is not the word that we want. This is this guy here, right? Kind of like a frog, right? Not the same, but similar, right? This is a toad, right? A noun. First of all, we need a verb here. So we need this here. If you're not a customer, this will happen to you, right? You will be towed by this, a tow truck, right? And that toad is spelled T-O-W-E-D, okay? Toad. Let's try another one. This one's a simpler one, a shorter one anyways. Thanksgiving break. Sounds correct. However, if you guess the mistake is here, you are correct. Again, this is a word. If you remember my parts of the car video, this is this here, right? Sometimes we call it the brake pedal. Brake, to make my car stop or slow down, right? That is this. Also, inside the car, the thing that actually makes the car stop is this. And this is also called a brake, right? This is a brake pedal, and this is called sometimes a brake pad, right? Or a brake disc, right? We usually just say brake and brake, spelled like this. So how do we spell Thanksgiving break? Well, it's just like taking a break from class or a coffee break, right? We spell that B-R-E-A-K, right? Time for a break, right? Time for a break. All right, let's try another one. So here, welcome back students. We are glad you are here. Sounds fine, right? Doesn't sound like a problem. But if I read the words, one of them is not the right word. Do you know which one? If you guessed it was this, you are correct. H-E-A-R is what we do with our ear here when we are trying to listen or trying to hear something. But the people who made this sign, the school, right, they're saying we are glad you are here at school in this place is what they are happy for. And that is spelled H-E-R-E. Okay? All right, try another one. This one's a little more difficult. No smoking on this area. What do you think? The problem here is with the preposition. So this is the preposition. Now here, for this kind of a sign, maybe at a restaurant or something, area is the same as a section, or this space, right? So imagine you went to a restaurant and the waiter or the waitress was telling you, I'm sorry, you cannot sit blank this section. Would it be on this section? No, it would be in this section, right? Because a section or a space is something you can go into, right? Now that rule doesn't always work, right? There are other times when we can go into something, but we're still on it, right? Such as an airplane. But for this example, we would say in this area. And I have a link here at the end of the different times when we use other prepositions with the word area. Try another one. This one's a little bit harder. Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too. So there are more words. Which word do you think is the problem? The problem is with this word here, right? Cause. And technically, you'll see these two don't sound the same, just like the other words do, right? These two actually sound a little bit different. This cause can be a noun or a verb. Here's the noun. Something or someone that produces an effect or a result, right? Something or someone that makes something happen, right? She is the cause of all their problems. She, whoever she is, made these problems happen, right? She is also the reason, so a reason for doing or feeling something, right? The cause, right? Now, it can also be the verb, right? So to cause something to happen, right, is the verb, right? Now, in spoken English, we often take the correct word, the word that we want, and we shorten it. We might say cause, right? Why are you going to the store? Because I need some bread. Or cause, right? Why did you fail your test? Because I didn't study, right? These two spoken English forms are not for this word. They are for the correct word. And what is the correct word? Right? Why are you going to the store? Because I need some bread. What is the word? The word is because, right? Because. And usually when we say this word, this second part sounds like this. Cause, because. But people often mistake it for cause. All right. I hope that was helpful. The first link here is all about the prepositions that we use with the word area. The second one are about homophones, some common homophones, words that are spelled different with different meaning, but sound almost exactly the same, or they do sound the same. Next time you're out, look at the signs around you. When you're on Facebook, look at what people are posting. And when you see something that doesn't look right, see if you can figure out what the error is. Thank you, and have a great day.